Let me ask you a question that quickly separates the good from the great in retail. Does your approach for managing stock availability for your website look something like this? Where you hold a dedicated, reserved selection of stock for your online store only. Then your physical stores work off an entirely separate pool of inventory. This is a common approach that we still see many retailers taking. But it's one I can absolutely guarantee is killing the sales potential of your business, especially with how shopper habits have now evolved. Now, many retailers take this approach as it's an easy way to confidently control and display the stock that's actually available for purchase on their websites. However, there are two major pitfalls with this approach. Firstly, if you're only offering a limited selection of your product range you have in your physical stores in your online store, you're limiting choice and convenience for shoppers. Most consumers are starting their buying journey online to research what product solutions different retailers have to offer and whether they have stock availability so that they can get the goods quickly. So, if you limit your product range online, there is a higher likelihood that some, in fact many shoppers will bounce off your site or not visit your store simply because they don't see a product that meets their specific needs. Secondly, by only allowing your online store to draw on one source of dedicated inventory, if you run out of stock of an item, you'll most likely lose the sale, even though you have the stock sitting in one of your stores that could have secured that sale. Now, what we're seeing leading retailers roll out is a much more effective omni-channel approach that maximizes sales potential for their business across the board and provides the best experience and convenience for their customers, whereby your online store leverages all the inventory and product range from all of your physical stores and every stock location. Now, this massively widens the net of your digital presence because by offering more choice, there is a bigger range of people researching online who will visit and continue to engage with your website. Now, it also means that by having the full selection of your product portfolio listed at your online store, you have more products that can be visible in Google search. And by drawing on your physical store's inventory, you're maximizing stock availability and therefore avoiding the risk of losing the sale due to stockouts. By offering live stock in store and click and collect, you can then convert that traffic to in-store visits, or you can offer faster home delivery by fulfilling orders from a nearby physical store rather than a central warehouse that could be located in a different state. Now, by adopting this model, retailers with a bricks and mortar can secure an unfair advantage over their online-only rivals. And with this model, many retailers have doubled their online sales. Now, don't get me wrong, setting up this model definitely requires retailers to establish some new processes and practices. One major area of resistance to change is the effort of building out product imagery and SEO data for the wider range of products now being offered online. Another is that it requires real-time inventory data and smart integrated systems across all your sales channels to avoid selling the same stock unit twice. However, there are some very efficient methods and technology that can now make pretty light work of this. With most shoppers starting their buying journey with online research, the volume of online traffic is now too high for retailers to bury their heads in the sand and pursue these old operating models. Gone are the days of hoping people will visit your bricks and mortar stores just because you have a physical presence. And gone are the days of running your e-commerce store as a siloed business operation with limited reserved inventory. Now, for most retailers, taking this approach and leveraging all their inventory online can double their sales and margin. The opportunity cost is now just too high to ignore. If you'd like to see how other retailers in your category have implemented this strategy, simply go to our website and register for a free interactive screen share.